Hello, fifth grade. Today is Tuesday, October 20th. Today in class, I read from our new book. I'm going to try to read you guys this book. It's called Among the Hidden, and it's written by Margaret Peterson Haddix. It is like an awesome book, and it's the first one in a series, so it'll give you something exciting to read. If you like it, you can listen in, or you can get the next books in the series and read them too, although the first one is the best one. I'm going to try to read you that today so that you can hear it too. There's no assignment with it today. I may give assignments for races writing in the future, so I suggest that you do listen to it even though it's not really a homework assignment, just so you can understand what's going on in the story. The next thing we did was we wrote down our answers for week 2. And today it's week 2, Tuesday. Today our work was to break these two complex sentences apart. And we could tell they were complex because, actually, instead of me waving this around up here, I think I can go into this. And if you go into your classwork, I did post both of these in there so that you can open them separately with Cami if you don't have the hard copy anymore, or if you just want to, if you don't have the hard copy, or if you can't get into it or get it to save in your old document. So I'm going to put them in as separate documents from now on. So today is Tuesday. So our first sentence said, after I built a massive sand castle, my big brother helped me build a moat surrounding it. And our job here is to take this complex sentence and break it into two simple sentences. And the first thing I have to do is notice that after is my subordinating conjunction. It's the word that tells when something's happening. So I probably better hit the undo button there, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, Lord, now you guys have to watch me try to find an eraser. Get it erased. Terrible at erasing. I don't know how to do it right. Maybe this thing. There we go. I'm not going to write on it anymore. After I build a massive sandcastle, so I take off the word after. So I'm left with, I built a massive sandcastle, period. My big brother helped me build a moat surrounding it, period. So I need to capitalize my, and I broke this into two separate sentences. And then number 2 says, I drank a lot of yucky seawater when I tried to learn to surf. Again, I have a complex sentence because I don't have a comma conjunction. I do have a subordinating conjunction when, showing me a relationship between both ideas. So if I circle that or highlight it, I know I'm not going to include it when I break this big sentence into two simple sentences. So I end up with, I drank a lot of yucky seawater, period. I tried to learn to surf, period. And these answers are found down at the bottom, so check them out there if you need extra help. Moving on, then we played Gym Kit, and the last thing we did was a quick lesson on R-controlled vowels. And this might be what I believe one of you was asking me about yesterday. Let's see here. I don't know, does that look backwards for you guys? Today we focused on 3 R-controlled vowels. The first one, if you read these words with me, torch, adore, aboard. Each one says or. So that little hat up there is making the O say or, and then the R controls it and makes it say or. Notice it's spelled O-R, or can also be spelled O-R-E, and or can also be spelled O-A-R. The second R-controlled vowel is air. And you can see it has like a little hat on it. That's making it say A, and then the R controls it, so it says air. And we have the word, read it with me, spare, hair, and we had a stinker, very. Spare, you can spell air, sound A-R-E. Hair, you can spell the air sound A-I-R. That's how most of them are going to be spelled. But sometimes you get one like this, very, and the air is spelled just A-R, which is super tricky because R, A-R, is how you spell the R sound. See the two little dots above the A? If I zoom it in. So this one is or, air, R, like a pirate. Harsh is the first word, and then we came up with two more, car and park, and R is just spelled A-R for each of them. So that was a very quick lesson on the 3 R-controlled vowels. There are some other ones, but we're focusing just on these 3 today. And so that being said, if I would actually get into a 5th grade room, excuse me. So this is where I was talking about the Monday and Tuesday documents. Don't do them if you already are doing them somewhere else. This is just if you need them. Your new assignment's actually down here. It's I put it on yesterday because I thought we were going to get to it, but we didn't. And if you just go up to classwork, you'll find it up there, Tuesday, October 20th. If you open up the document and you open it with Cami, then you can write in it. And the directions tell you to read the sentence. And you can see I did number 1 with the class. It says read each sentence. Find the words that have the vowel sounds or, air, and R. Underline the letters in each word that make these vowel sounds. I tried to underline them in number 1 and it made a mess. So I just decided to highlight it. You can highlight it on here instead. It'll actually show up better for me. Oh, my startup disk. Below the sentence, you're supposed to underline if you hear or, R, or air. So number 1 says, please be careful walking on the slippery sidewalk. I hear air and careful, and I see that spelling A-R-E. So I underline or highlight A-R-E, and that says or, air, or R. It says air, so I highlight this one or circle it. And that's all you have to do for an assignment. I am going to read chapter 1 of this book separately, so this is it for today. Just make sure that you are ready with your leveled reader project on Thursday. Make sure you waggle for 20 minutes every day this week because you need 80 minutes when I look at it on Friday. What else? Just make sure you're reading for fun too. We spent some extra time in the library kind of checking out some new books, so if you're at home, please do the same. You know, try a different book. And the last but not least, make sure that you do your Tuesday from this and your R-controlled vowels assignment. See you in about 4 minutes.